Welcome to Recap Area. Today I'll show you a movie from 2018 named Truth or Dare. Spoiler warning, watch out and take care. In the beginning, we're shown an injured girl who walks into a store and, after strangely talking to the storekeeper, sets a woman on fire by saying she doesn't have a choice. The next cut shows a high school senior, Olivia, posting a video and asking people to join the project of building houses with an organization. Her friend Marky walks in and invites her to the trip to Mexico over spring break. Olivia refuses at first, but Marky eventually convinces her to join. After spending a wonderful time with her friends, Olivia meets a stranger named Carter who invites them to an old church. Upon reaching there, Olivia finds some old photo frames and a strange broken pot, but can't figure anything out. Carter asks them to play Truth or Dare. After doing some cheerful dares, the game gets serious when their friend Tyson asks Olivia to tell the truth that she's involved with Marky's boyfriend, Lucas. On Carter's turn, he reveals he tricked Olivia and her friends to come and play this game. Upon Olivia's question about the game, Carter tells her that once they're asked, they're in the game and there's no way out. Before leaving the church, he further says they must choose either truth or dare and do as asked, otherwise they'll die. After coming back to the school, Olivia starts feeling hallucinations. One day as she goes to meet Marky, she sees everyone forcing her to pick either truth or dare. She picks the truth and asks to tell Lucas that Marky's cheating on him. Olivia does so, but Marky gets upset with her and angrily leaves the library. In the meantime, their friend Ronnie also gets into a strange situation when he's asked to do a dare, but he refuses and dies after accidentally falling from the pool table. At night, Olivia comes back home and tries to tell her friends about the game, but they don't believe her. While arguing over the situation, all of them receive a video of Ronnie's death. Olivia says he died because he refused to follow the rules, but her friends still can't believe her. Lucas leaves the apartment, but on his way back home, he also hears the whispers asking him to pick truth or dare. He realizes Olivia was right about the game. While Olivia and Lucas try to convince their friends, Marky receives a text from an unknown number daring her to break Olivia's hand. She doesn't believe the text and refuses to do it, but Olivia forces her to do as asked. Next in line is Bragg, who's asked to tell his dad that he's gay. Olivia realizes it's Tyson's turn now, so they all run to save him. Tyson's girlfriend, Penelope, tells him that he's in the interview for his med school. They try to tell him about the game, but he gets killed for lying after picking up the truth. They discuss the situation, and Lucas asks everyone to pick the truth upon their turn because it's the only way to survive. In the meantime, they start stalking Carter to find the secret of the game. In their search, Marky finds video footage of a woman named Giselle burning the other woman alive. It's the same woman shown at the beginning of the movie. They hear Giselle saying that she doesn't want to play anymore, but she doesn't have a choice. Olivia searches Giselle on Facebook and finds a photo of Carter with her, realizing that the two are related. So they ask her to meet them. As it's Penelope's turn now, she tries to pick the truth option, but the game doesn't let her pick it and she's dared to walk on the roof. They try to save her by guarding her as she completes the dare. Olivia sees her getting close to the fence, so she tries to open its lock, but after failing to find the keys, decides to run her car over it, and they barely manage to save Penelope as she falls off the roof but lands on the car. Olivia receives a message from Giselle, who agrees to meet them and invites them to her place. She tells them that she and her friends went on a vacation to Mexico and decided to party inside an old church where they played Truth or Dare. But strangely, the game went on even after they came out. Giselle thinks it happens because her friend Sam trashed the place after getting drunk. She reveals Sam was dared to find another group to play the game, so he lured Olivia and her friends to the church. Giselle further tells them that everyone cannot pick truth and that they'll all have another turn because there's no way out. After talking to them, Giselle shoots Olivia by saying that she's dared to kill her, but Penelope comes in front of her and gets killed instead. Olivia says Penelope couldn't finish her dare, and that's why she got killed, just like Ronnie and Tyson. For the next turn, Olivia is dared to sleep with Lucas. Marky gets upset after listening to this and leaves. Lucas asks Olivia that she should have picked the truth, but she says she has a secret which she doesn't want Marky to know, and that's why she picked Dare. Olivia tells Lucas about her dare and they have sex. After making out, Lucas is forced to tell the truth about his feelings, and he accepts that he actually loves Marky and not Olivia. Marky sits alone in a restaurant watching her dad's last video before committing suicide. She's asked to get her father's gun and keep it up with her. In the meantime, Lucas finds a lead about the game. It's actually the address of an old nun, a niece, who was apparently involved in a massacre that happened at the old church. Lucas thinks it must have something to do with this evil game, so they should go talk to Anise. When they arrive at her house, they realize that she can't speak, but she talks to them by writing on paper. She tells them that she and her friends were threatened by a priest at the church. To get rid of his oppression, she performed a ritual and summoned a demon named Calyx, but he possessed their game and killed the priest and many other girls. Olivia asks Anise how she and the others escaped. Anise tells her that she trapped Calyx inside an old pot after doing a sacrifice. Olivia recognizes the pot, and they realize the demon was released after Sam broke it while trashing the church. Anise tells them that the person who broke the pot is the only one who can seal it again, but he'll have to do a sacrifice like her. Upon Lucas's question about the sacrifice, Anise reveals it was her tongue that she had to cut and keep inside the pot to trap Calyx. After knowing the truth, Olivia and Lucas decide to find Sam to perform the ritual and get rid of the game. Back at the apartment, as they ask Bragg to translate the spell, his father comes over and calls him outside to talk. While talking to his father, Bragg is dared to steal his gun and threaten him until he begs for his life. He tries to convince his father to do as he says, but he can't understand, and Bragg gets killed by another officer. Now there's only Lucas, Marky, and Olivia left alive. Olivia is dared to tell her secret to Marky, so she tells her that she knows the real reason behind her father's death. Olivia reveals that she went to Marky's house after getting into a fight with her parents, but her father was drunk and tried to abuse her. After realizing that Olivia can tell this to Marky, he begged her to hide it from her, but she didn't agree, and he committed suicide out of embarrassment. After listening to this, Marky gets upset with Olivia and angrily leaves. Olivia is called again for the investigation, where she finds out that Sam, or Carter, is the same person, the one who invited them to play in the first place. After getting his address, she comes back to the apartment where Marky tells her that her father's suicide was not Olivia's fault because he had already tried to do it. After taking Marky with them, Lucas and Olivia arrive at Carter's apartment and forcibly take him back to the church to do the ritual. He starts doing the spell, but in the meantime, Lucas is dared to kill either Olivia or Marky. He doesn't do it, but kills Sam after being possessed by the demon that eventually kills Lucas as well. Olivia asks Sam to cut his tongue, and he agrees to do it to end the game, but Marky is dared to kill Olivia. Olivia asks her not to do it and does as she says. When Marky doesn't perform the dare, she's possessed by Calyx, but Olivia tricks him into playing the game and asks the way to end it. Calyx reveals there's no way out of the game until all of them die. In the end, Olivia posts a video online and, after explaining the rules of the game, asks to choose truth or dare, hence adding numerous people in the game and delaying their turn for a while. Kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel and do hit the like button.